Dulwich Hamlet commence their cup commitments for the 2019-20 season this afternoon as they welcome Bognor Regis Town to Champion Hill in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup. The hosts have lost their last 3 on this ground and have won once in 8 as they attempt to reach the first round proper for the first time in 21 years. Chapman, Clunis and Monlouis replaced Barnes, White and Hunt from the side which started last week's loss to Hungerford. The Rocks have had a tricky start to the campaign with 2 wins to their name so far, one of which was against Sittingbourne in the first qualifying round of this competition. They lost in midweek to Cheshunt, courtesy of 2 goals from on-loan Hamlet striker Dipo Akinyemi, and they recall striker Jimmy Mewett to the starting lineup in their only change. Former Dartford man conceding the throw. It's taken quickly. It's Monacana. Sends in a very deep cross. Brought down by Mills to Clunis to strike the edge of the area. Just over the crossbar. Sat up nicely for Clunis. Back to Connors. Sends in a cross towards Mills. Keaton Wood gets his head on that. Importantly, he did. Come for Taylor. Rolls it wide to Monacana. Dulwich started really positively here. Digs out another cross. Mills heads it down. And Taylor arrives. Quade Taylor! His first goal in 2.5 years. What a start from Dulwich. An unlikely scorer to give them the lead. Only his second ever goal for the club. Great moment for Taylor. Dulwich came flying out the traps on the front foot. Monacana sending in a deep cross. Mills had it back across goal and Taylor arrived to volley home. Playing in midfield today. Jinks away from a couple of men and rolls it back to Taylor. It's come for a Jaha centre of the park. Out wide to Monacana, seen a lot of the ball early on. Jeffrey Monacana. He'll renew his battle with Ashton Lee, sends in a cross. Mills is coming in, Clunis is there as well. Clunis 2-0. Excellent start from the Hamlet and Clunis adds his name to the score sheet as well. Mills being a nuisance in the penalty area again. This time the ball trickled to Clunis, who sorts his feet out. Rifles it low. Durin wasn't too far away from the ball, but I think he was unsighted slightly. 2 goals in the opening 8 minutes from the Hamlet. Gavin Rose would have been pleased with this fast start indeed. Connors, good looking ball. Oh, it's wide of the far post. Mills got up above his man, and it's just the wrong side of the far post from Mills. Into Ashton Lee. It's a good pass forward. Here's Mewett. Gets onto his right boot and shoots the edge of the area. Parried by the keeper, but he's gathered the loose ball. Maynard Brewer. The ball was swerving slightly, a bit awkward for him. Connors long throw. Monacana almost in behind. Wood heads clear for the time being. Drops for Clunis. Chapman wants it played into the box. Here is Chapman going down. Did the ball get played? The ball did get played first. Chapman was in front of his man, but a desperate lunge from the defender just got the ball first. Down the line looking for Mills. Won't come Vose's way. Ball drops for Mills in the end, and Clunis has been played in over the top. Can he get to the ball first? He can. Up against Clark Eden. Drives the area. Gets onto his right boot. Clunis! Wider than their post. Got to go long here, Jack. Surely. Launches one into that penalty area. Mills will try and head it down. Clunis heads on. What a save that is! Pure instinct save by Petter Durin. Flying to his right. It was a reaction header from Clunis to start with. And an even smarter save by Durin. Best save of the afternoon, that's for sure. Usually on the money, Jack Connors. Oh, Durin's flaps to the corner. Mills heads on. Mills scores. Danny Mills with his head once again. Time after time. A mistake from Durin after he's made a good save just a minute ago. Pushed the corner up in the air and Mills reacted quickest to nod it inside the far corner.
Third goal for the Hamlet, goal scorer number 9.
7th goal of the season already for the big man. What a player he's proving to be for the Hamlet. And that may well kill off this FA Cup tie. Barnes moves out to Dan Smith on the far side. He gets away from Chapman as well and tries to play a pass through the middle to Lethbridge in the area. 1-on-1, good save by Maynard Brewer. Biggest save he's had to make today. Dulwich just exposed there. Here's Doug Tuck. Mewett opens up for a shot bounce. It comes inside of Connors. And it's a good low save by Maynard Brewer. Could easily have been beaten there. He was going one way but managed to dive down to his left. Well done by Lethbridge. James Crane pulls it back. Smith's there. Shot blocked by Orlu. Bit of pinball going on. Barnes hasn't cleared. Is that a penalty? It is. Barnes nodded the ball down and waited to clear, and he's brought his man down. There was a contact from Barnes on the leg of the Bognor player. I reckon he's going to go down the middle here. No, he goes to the keeper's right. Maynard dives to his left, and Bognor have something to build on in this game. Crane has another goal against the Hamlet. Well dispatched by the defender. Muett's corner goes back to Tommy Lee. Heads to the area. Shot blocked by Chapman. Ball runs free to Dulwich man. Vose. Chapman. Diagonal ball. Monicano will try and be released there. Ashton Lee trying to leave his keeper. Monicano goes round him. Monicano to the area. Is he going to make it 4? Not quite. Wriggled free of Lee, and just he tried to shoot. The keeper and Lee between them just about kept it away somehow. Monicano got to the ball first. Couldn't quite net Dulwich's 4th. So unlucky. Connors. Chapman. Tried to thread a pass through to Monicano. It was well intercepted by Clark Eden. Chapman has it again though, and gets away from Tommy Lee. Slips the pass to Danny Mills. He's 1-on-1. Mills! Smart save by Durin, diving low to his right. Vose. Barnes. Don Vose crosses towards Clunis. He pokes on. Mills is there as well, and Mills scores again. He can't stop scoring at the moment. And there's his now familiar celebration. He leaps into the air. Low ball in. Clunis didn't get the touch, but Mills does apply the final touch, and Dulwich have a 4th.
Goal number 4.
Second goal of the game for him. 3rd time this season he's hit a brace. Almost on the restart. Vose wants to his right. He's on the ball now. Don Vose. Back to Taylor. Plays an early pass forward. Yusuf will give chase. Right side the area. Drills in. Mills is there. Oh, couldn't quite get a touch. What a ball in that was from Adi Yusuf. His first involvement. He's only been on the pitch a few seconds. Flashed across to the far post, and Mills just a toe away from diverting that home, you feel. Connors throws in towards Mills. Control the area. Yusuf takes over. Adi Yusuf 18 yards out. Did find the shot, but it's all the way along the ground and easy for Durin. Yusuf worked hard since coming on. Ball comes to Don Vose. Pass on for Barnes. Dulwich streaming forward. Could they get a 5th here with Barnes running at the area? Still Barnes teeing up Yusuf. It is 5. Adi Yusuf on the score sheet. Welcome back, Adi. Scored a couple in his loan spell with Tunbridge Angels, and he's enjoyed that one. The summer signing, his first goal in pink and blue. It's a bit of a rout now. Dulwich of 5. The counter-attack was there. Aaron Barnes could have maybe gone for goal himself. Unselfishly rolled it to his left on the edge of the area. Yusuf stroked into the far corner. Mills again on the right wing now. Rolled back to Clunis. Turning infield into Yusuf. Lays back off to Clunis, is inside the area. On he goes, Clunis. Still Clunis, 6. They do get it. Clunis has his 2nd. Rampant Dulwich Hamlet performance this afternoon. It's crowned with a 6th goal in injury time from Clunis. Give and go between him and Yusuf. Broke past the challenge and fired it low past Durin. Dulwich very destructive this afternoon. They don't score 6 very often here. First time they've scored as many as this in a game since they beat Barkingside in January of 2017 in the London Senior Cup. Gav, been a difficult few weeks performance-wise, result-wise, but a nice way to come back into form today.
Yeah, nice way to come back into form. In terms of winning, great. Scoring goals, great. There were some flashes of nice play, but generally we still got a lot to do. We won't let the goals or result fool us. We've all got a lot of work to do still going forward. There's promise in the group. There's promise, and I think once some of the boys realise the potential they've got and the group's got, we'll really improve.
Apart from the goals, what positives do you take from today's performance?
Second half. Obviously, our second half performances of late have been really bad. We've been winning games and come out and managed to give leads away straight away. So I think we were a little bit more resilient.
Quaid, first goal for him in 2.5 years, unlikely scorer. Addy with his first goal as well. Some nice moments in that game.
Yeah, good for morale. Good goal from Quaid. He followed it in naturally. Read the play naturally and followed it in. Nice tidy finish. Good header from Dan. So good to see you.
And Addy as well has done well on his loan spell and come back with some form under his belt.
Yeah, that's what I hoped for. Sent him and Depot out on loan. Depot needed probably a little bit more match fitness than Ade. He just needed to get into a groove, Ade, in terms of playing games. He's played games and I think you could see there was a difference in his approach to when he had been here at the start, because he knows he's used to playing games. He's got a little bit of a rhythm. He came on, I thought he'd done really well, worked hard, looked after the ball well and looked to go for it, and I was really happy for him to score his goal.
Just finally, we know from the FA Trophy run a couple of years ago how it can buoy you and help you on your way during the course of the season. How much would you love an FA Cup run and maybe reach the proper stages?
Oh yeah, we're winners. We want to go as far as we can, and we want to have memories that we can build and look back on over the years. That would be great for us and the club and the players. But obviously for me, every game is as important. My next game or the club's next game is Chippenham. We need to make sure that we've got a chance of being prepared for them and trying to get a result at Chippenham. I think the draw's on Monday. We'll see what comes out of the hat. Obviously it's not going to be easy, whatever comes out of the hat. And we'll just take it from there, you know. A home draw will be nice.